Hello everybody and welcome to the 40th Offshore Angling Club Tuna Competition.
Here we go, Season 3, how exciting! We're going to kick this one off with the Port MacDonnell Offshore Angling Club's 40th Tuna Comp. Put that gimbal on, tighten up your drags, cause we're going fishing!
I'm Tony Bell, I'm Vice President of the Port MacDonnell Offshore Angling Club, and it is so nice to have the team from Justagirl here again this year. Happy fishing!
So the morning of the first day of the
Port Mac all species comp.
How cool is this going to be, girls?
Hopefully no more incidences this week.
The famous last words. Hopefully there's no incidences this week. Good luck, guys. But we do have Jules on board, so anything is possible.
Hope they get out of our way.
Thank you.
Port MacDonnell base, this is impression, got her on their own. We got 4 on board. Port MacDonnell base is receiving impression. Yeah, 4 on board. And we'll talk to you another day. Cheers.
Good job.
Roger, that's good fishing.
How's it going? Gonna be a fun week.
You're right at Port MacDonnell base. Port MacDonnell base receiving, Kiara.
Geez, look how dirty that water is. There's been a few boats launched this morning. Waiting on Kerry's signal to say she's ready. Well, there's lots of lessons in this launch this morning. Look at this. Don't put my look at this. Yep, that'll do. Just go? Yeah, just go
If I go down,
See the motors quickly? So we're going to get that way.
so if I go down, I'll put the motor down.
If you have a shallow ramp and a big motor, sometimes you have to just drop the motor down slowly as you come off the trailer so you don't hit the bottom of the ramp.
Down, put it down, down.
Jules usually breezes through this routine, but this morning she's a little bit flustered. There are so many boats around us, I don't blame her.
Am I down?
So we had a quick changeover in the skipper's seat. We had to just come in quickly to get Kerry so we could head off for the day without trying to block up the boat ramp.
She comes.
It's only like this on day one because we all have to be out there ready for the shotgun start. Tomorrow we can launch anytime.
We're on the water, we're on the water.
We go fishing.
You're alright driving through.
One.
Yeah. I mean, it's been good for a while, but it's just like persistent. It's really good.
Thanks.
It's alright.
All over it. And I suppose.
Shotgun starts a bit, I've got to go back home and shoot.
Oh, Jesus. You got that on camera?
Belly. One thing I love about fishing with the girls is when there's a job well done, everybody tells you. And Kerry's driving and reversing is absolutely extraordinary. Jules is counting down the minutes as usual.
9 minutes.
The excitement is melting.
Morning anglers, welcome to the 40th Port MacDonnell Tuna Fishing.
Good luck, Robert.
Get ready, wait for it.
Oh shit.
I missed it. There it is.
And this is what happens when you gas bag. You miss the start. You know, there's nothing at all like the adrenaline rush of that first start of the comp. It's, your whole body just tingles and your hair stands up on end. We know we're in for an awesome week. And just like that, we're in everybody's way. We're getting chucked around a little bit, but Jules is still standing on the back end with that camera. What she does best, spotted some birds, and we thought, right, let's go round them, let's go through them and see what we can find. Didn't take long to hook up, and it was game on. Here comes Jules! First fish of the comp on Team Justagirl goes to Gary! Is it a tuna or is it a mackerel? It's so small.
Yeah, it's huge.
We've learned before not to be too hasty and chuck that first fish back in, because sometimes it's the only one that you have for the day, and we really wanted to weigh some in. We started the day off with our barrel rod in the shoddy position. That's that big green one in the middle, and that swims the furthest away from the boat. And that's where we're hoping the barrels are. The Port MacDonnell Tuna Comp is a pretty unique comp. Not only do you get points for tuna and different line class, but you also get points for different species as well. So the idea is to make sure you weigh in a tuna on every line class during the week. The tuna has to be heavier than the line class used, and then also top up your points with different species. That's the plan. Today we're using 6 kilo line and just 124 kilo out the back for a barrel.
These fish are building gutted because it just makes them that much better to eat. So Jesse Davies grumpy, 4 kilogram, 6.12. Quite a few tags were put in today. I think most boats we tagged a few on our boat on Project. I saw Baz and a few others, so I don't know, but I'm guessing there's probably 30 or 40 or 50 tags might have gone into these fish today too, through the New South Wales Department of Marine Industries. And we have quite a few tags come back, and the fish go everywhere from New Zealand to back to the bite. You just never know where they're going to end up, so it's very handy to know. For anyone who has caught these things before, they're hard enough to catch on 50-pound braid, so anyone who can get them on 4 is a pretty serious angler.
So we ended the day with all weighing in one southern bluefin on 6 kilos. Kerry brought one in as a species and a red snapper.
Yeah, so we were last in the flight, boys practice it because no one can get on with weigh in. Dead on 4 o'clock, here's the girls with their fish. Oh, they should know us by now.
Down to the wire.
Down to the wire. And we're lucky we got there, because Jules, if we had listened to you, we wouldn't have got there, eh, Kerry? Right. She wanted one more drop. One more, just one more. Right, one more, Julie. Sometimes we don't have time for one more. And we have to go because it's a competition.
We knew where we were going to be heading to this morning because there was a bit of activity there yesterday. We thought we'd go back and have another look today and just see what was around. And today we're fishing mainly with 4 kilo line. We want to all try and get a 4 kilo line fish in the boat, and I'm going to try for a 3. A tuna on 3 kilos carries some very good points, but it's not easy to do, particularly in choppy conditions. So this will be your first fish on 4 kilo, Kerry. First fish ever on 4.
I know, and so like on 4 compared to the others. To start with, you really feel like there's nothing on there. Like, nah, I've lost it. I've lost it. But I can feel it now.
Yeah, it's because there's hardly any drag on it. And you just got to also keep an eye with light line on your spool, because quite often you're actually not going anywhere at all.
Yeah, I'm going slowly, but I go a few forward.
Yeah. So you just got to make sure that you use that rod as a lever.
So I go a few forward and then it pulls back. So he's, you know, I can see it's going to take longer than the 6s, that's for sure.
So just lift up gently, Kerry, with purpose. You know that purpose thing? To lift up with purpose means just to lift the rod with enough pressure for the line not to come off. So if you focus that intention into the lift, it does seem to work.
Getting hot there, Kerry. Getting hot in here.
You're warming up.
Do you ever back up on them?
No.
Oh, that's what it says on the when you watch the Tuna Champions video.
Oh, you can if you want to save time, but you might lose the fish then.
They don't fish with light line though.
Shit, it's a long way out.
It's not a weed?
No, it's not a weed. But there was a big chunk of weed, that's why.
Getting there, slowly. Go Kerry! Go Kerry! Go Kerry! Go Kerry!
There he's going.
You reckon let's get closer?
Yeah. Oh, a yellow one. Might have to swap sides with the Jules, I reckon.
So the secret with these light lines is that when we leader it, we can't go anywhere near the main line. Okay, let's touch that main line. Slowly but surely, surely.
Is it a very big fish, Kerry? I've got no idea. It's about the same size as yesterday though, but I'm on light line, so maybe smaller.
I think we're getting somewhere here. Got double.
Double? Oh.
We're only going to get one chance at this leader, and if we don't get it, we're going to bugger it up. If Jules lets go of its fish, we're done. Yes! It's in the net! Nice fish, Kerry.
Not a bad one on 4 kilo.
Pretty good.
Tell you what, I'm a lot more poop than I am on 6. Spicy little bugger.
And he took a troll so hard scat. It's that little jet scat. So yeah, we've got our first 4 kilo fish on the board.
Let's get back behind. Jules, your turn on 4 kilo.
Yep.
Look at that technique. Looks like you've been fishing a bit lately. I can feel it. Oh, sorry, Trace. Jules, your turn on 4 kilo.
Before the break, we had Jules hooked up on a tuna on 4 kilo line class.
Look at that technique. Looks like you've been fishing a bit lately.
Now remember, we all need a tuna on 4
Sorry,
kilos.
Trace.
We also need a tuna on 3 kilo line class. That's been my job and I'm failing miserably.
Skipper's line broke off.
Hooked up on the 3, broke straight away. Bugger.
The things we have to do on the boat. What you doing, Skip?
Tying the double. So we can
While
get the
Jules is
ball
pulling
back
her,
out.
Jules is pulling her fish in.
Jules will be a while.
You gonna be a while, Jules? She reckons she's all over it, Skip.
What I like to hear. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Jumping around a bit.
Tossing her head.
Yep.
Throwing it, put your hands up, say it again.
Can you see it?
Yeah, he's shaking his head. You'll see the rod. Skip deep in concentration.
Counting.
Counting 1, 10, 12,
64.
65.
Back to the centre.
That step's getting in the way. I've got double.
With these lighter line classes, it's really preferable if we can get this fish in the net first time, because if they take off again, it's a whole lot of pain. Not only for you, the angler, but also for the fish.
You had double. Was that a past tense, Jules?
Yes. I had double. And I will have double again. And hopefully in the not too distant future, so we can get back on that school.
I'd just like to say that's on camera. This fish has taken the wind out of Jules.
Here's the fish, here's the fish.
Oh, here's the fish. All right, hold down.
That didn't take very long.
That's because it was a short corner. Want to put him back in?
We already had a boat score with 1 fish on 4 kilos being Kerry. So Jules decided, because it was so early in the day, she was going to tag this one and let it go.
Thanks, Jules. Great work.
Yep, another try on 3 kilos. Geez, these are difficult.
Yes, oh yeah, it is us. Yeah, we just picked up a warrior. Couldn't resist.
Not long now, Jules.
Not long now. We're getting used to these falls.
Easy peasy. There was just fish everywhere. We were all having a ball.
Jules is on again. Fish number 5 for the day. I love my life. You love your life.
I love my life. Mine's not made any headway, it's just still going.
This fish just proved too much for Jules. We just had no idea what it was. The quicker I backed up on it, the quicker it took more line.
lovely shit out here for us, but it's got one over the nose, so just trying to trawl into it, so we'll just sneak on in.
At this point, it's been a good 40 minutes and we still are nowhere up on top of this fish. I'm backing up. We're not on the bottom or we would have snapped it off by now. At this point, we still had a huge amount of line off.
Water in the ear. There's a boat coming. They're going to cut me off.
We just knew a boat coming too close was going to be disaster.
From the company, we have got a front boat line out. We think we may have something like a 1 million barrel rod. So can you give us a hint this way? Jules is the angler.
Certainly will. Stick with it, Jules.
We're packing up 7 days and we're still getting bloody close here.
Come on, Jules, you can do it.
We'd been on this fish for over an hour. We really had to do something drastic. We decided to back up harder onto this fish. The deal was Jules had to whine like crazy, otherwise we were going to snap him off. And just like that, a lack of patience, and we were done. Well, it's no good crying over a lost fish. We had way more to catch and it was still fairly early in the day. The 3 kilo fish was still being an illusion. And my job seemed to be continually tying doubles. Day 2 was one of the most amazing days fishing we've had in a long time. It was a fantastic day and we can't bring it all to you in one episode. So next week we will continue the Port Mac fishing comp and bring you the rest of Day 2. Justagirl, out.